Hey guys, so look, I want to reveal something to you guys. So this is all about being contrarian as well. So I'm on FinViz and I'm looking at Overbought, and I really want to look for patterns of the Overbought. So I'm just going to go through a couple of these that you see over here for the tickers that are showing up. So it's 11 that's showing up for Overbought. All right, so we got DHAI, it's Overbought, and it's basically been in the Overbought for at least since March. And you notice that what we'll have a pretty steady move to the upside. So what does this mean? This means that the overbought traders, they typically want to short these, right? So if something is overbought, uh, you want to short it. Well, obviously it found a base, all right, and it's found an exhaustion point. And through this exhaustion point, we're now having a nice little rally. So everyone who still want to short this, of course, now they've been getting squeezed. All right, and now, of course, all the short sellers are probably starting to cover their position. All right, so we want to look for this pattern throughout. All right, so let's look at the next one, YK. I'm sorry, WKME. All right, let's look at this one. All right, look at this big gap. All right, so on a 4 hour chart, so all these on a 4 hour chart. There's a big gap. All right, we bottom out around in April, and then we started to make an ascension up. We then had a nice little pullback here, but then we eventually gapped up substantially, right? So that's something to look at as well too. But remember, it's overbought. So if it's overbought, you basically are typically, thought to, hey, it's time to short it, right? Well, you need to see where you are in your life cycle of this. Of course, we got plenty of data on the chart, and this is why when those screeners come up, you need to notate on the chart exactly. So, for instance, this still is flashing as overbought, so I still will put maybe a notate on the screen that we're still in overbought territory for the most part, and we want to see this thing flash to get out of the overbought territory. But since it is, we still could be getting some more upside movement based on it, because you got the participants that's coming into the market and they're all trying to what, sell. Well, if they're all trying to sell, that also can provide liquidity for price to actually reverse and go up. Also, you got people who are covering their shorts as well too, so it provides that buying pressure of them closing out. All right, UTHR. Same thing, guys. So you're seeing the pattern that's going on. We're overbought territory, but we also are pushing it. We're going higher and higher and higher. All right, all these liquidity sweeps are being, they're just collecting. All right, and these are also short sellers who come in the market and looking short, and they're looking for price to come down to the downside. Instead, we're getting pushed up, and they got to what, close out of their position. So now they're adding to the artificial buying and pushing this price up. So basically, a short squeeze. All right, so it's a next one, LRE. Same thing. You're seeing these patterns keep coming up over and over and over again. This is a contrarian stance that we're taking. If it's overbought, we're going to be looking for what? Potential buying opportunities. That's the opposite of what everybody else would think. And if it's oversold, we'll be looking for what? Selling opportunities. You would be thinking that, well, hey, if it's oversold, it's time to buy. That's what they want you to think. There are a whole bunch of people who are coming in the market saying that, hey, if it's oversold, we should be buying right now. It should be exhausted. Well, here's the problem. You're going to probably provide liquidity, and it's probably going to go a little lower. So these are some things that can help you be a contrarian trader. INSM. And of course, these are all stocks. Same thing. Got a gap up on the day. When was the gap up? This gap up was actually, okay, this is back in May though. All right, so Overbought. Look, oh, we need a short. It's a gap. Let's short it. That's what's happening. All you getting squeezed. This is a big game, guys. ICCH, and this will be the last one. ICCH. Okay. Gap up as well. Same concept. So you see the patterns that I've just revealed to you. Take heed of it. Go study it. Go to FinViz. All right. Study on these. You could go over here to Signal. All right, and you can go through and you can study any of these. You can look at oversold as well too. All right. So I'm not going to go through these right now, but yeah, that's your homework for the night or tomorrow, whenever you look at this video. All right. So y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe. Also visit darkhorse investor.com if you want to get into these crypto strategies and bundles. I highly recommend that as well too. All right, so go ahead and get a copy of that. But this is your boy E White. I am out. Y'all have a wonderful evening.